All weekend we've been asking you to vote for your favourite Australian Grand Prix down the years using the hashtag AusGP 96, 97, 2002. Well, the votes are in, and 49% of you voted for 2002, 37% of you went for 1996, and just 14% went for 1997. So let's take a look at that 2002 Classic, which saw Mark Webber, the local hero in the Minardi, come through and score points. Rather like this year's all-Mercedes front row lockout, it was an all-Ferrari front row lockout in 2002, but Rubens Barrichello got himself ahead on the grid of his teammate Michael Schumacher. This, though, was a race with very high attrition and a lot of retirements, and many of them came in the opening corner. A pile-up involving 8 cars, triggered by Rubens Barrichello being hit up the back by Michael Schumacher's brother, Ralph. Plenty of other cars were eliminated at the same time. One of the most exciting battles in this Grand Prix was between the Minardi of Mark Webber, which didn't have top gear, and the Toyota of Mika Salo, who was closing fast on him. In the closing stages of the Grand Prix, there was drama. The Aussies were on their feet. Was their boy going to score some points and be an unlikely underdog hero? They certainly had put out a big cheer when Mika Salo spun, trying to pass Webber. The points were secure, and Webber later went onto the podium with team boss Paul Stoddard to celebrate his fantastic achievement. But this was one of those days when there were just so few cars at the finish, 8 eliminated in that first corner pile-up and 6 further retirements during the race. Certainly a very dramatic Australian Grand Prix.
Well, yeah, it was an incredible afternoon. I think it started at the first corner with Ralph Schumacher and most of the guys in the mid-pack having a huge crash, so that obviously helped my chances. I was in a Minardi, a very slow car, small team, but we're under no expectation even to finish the race. But I think probably what the fans are voting for, obviously it was just a massive underdog scenario. The team was very small, as I say, and I was in my first Grand Prix and we got 5th position, which was, in the old currency, you know, the top 6 only got points in, so we got 2 World Championship points, which was pretty huge, and the crowd just went absolutely mental. So yeah, it was a very, very special day for me, and even Ferrari were clever enough with Michael to say, actually, we need to go down and see Minardi and have a photo with those guys, because that's probably the only way they're going to make the papers the next day.
Thanks to everybody for taking part in the poll. Certainly looking forward to this first Grand Prix of the 2015 season here in Melbourne. Let's hope it lives up to that 2002 Classic. We'll see you again in Malaysia for another poll.